Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 8, 2022. Let's take a look at the market and prepare for tomorrow. So with that, let's jump in. Look from a market perspective, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average down 269 points, Nasdaq down, and S&P 500 also down, as you can see here. And market, look, it came down in between. Look at that big drop here, came down here. Same story with Nasdaq as well as S&P 500. Toward the close, we had a small bounce, as you can see here. Hopefully it will continue, but we'll take a look at the futures in a while. So with that, that's the quick market update. Let's go and see what's moving the market, what's going higher today. So we can click on screener here, see what's going on. So as you look through the screener here, so with the FinViz platform, if you're an elite member, you'll have a custom view. You can customize the view that you see here. So look, it's a very nice interface here. You can click on all here, and I like to look at a little bigger stocks. I want to make sure the volume is higher, so I say volume is more than 1 million shares traded, so we get good amount of stocks here. And I would also typically start with the price. I want to see price at least more than $10 in the current market. I will put that filter on here. And look, I also want to make sure the companies I trade off late are positive from a margin perspective. So normally I go here and look at the profit margin and say net profit margin, say more than 10%. So that way I get a little bit better stocks here and go from there. So I say over 10% or at least over 5% for that matter. We need positive net margin companies. Now I'm getting good companies here. And to begin with, I want to look at change. I want to look at beaten down stocks. I could just click on here, click on change. Now look, I'm getting profitable stocks which are beaten down today. And we got few names here. Look, we got SB here, say Bulkers came down big time. We got TSX and so on and so forth. And what I will also do is I will look at RSI, or relative strength index. I want the relative strength index to be below 50, so that way I get stocks which are beaten down here. I go to RSI right here. I say oversold. I would just do custom here. I will say below 50 here, so I can customize here. Say 0 to 50. So there you go. So we want up to 50 here, so we'll put it that way here, so we get stocks that are sold off here. All right, so now we got stocks that are sold off here, and we got a good amount of names. Sometimes what I will also do is I want more of the volume leaders. I would click on this volume right here. I look at the volume leaders to begin with, and typically the volume leaders will trade well. Look, we got a list of great stocks. Looks like I got under 10 here. I'll make it over 10, so that we get good stocks here. There we go. We got a good amount of stocks here. Look, in today we got Intel. Intel is looks like it's a market volume leader here. Nice trading, and stock came down big time here, 5% down. And we got Apple, which is a great stock here. I think I would be a buyer of Apple at these levels here. Stock slightly came down, not too much. It's one of the biggest volume. And if you look through here, we got MO Philip Morris, tobacco stock came down here. And we got few more, as you can see here. We got Zimmer. Again, this also came down big time here. And what I would do is I would typically look at a snapshot here. That gives me a good picture of what's going on. Click on snapshot, you'll get a quick snapshot. This is one of my favorite views here. You can try to see what's going on here. Look, Intel, look at the drop here. Intel came dropping down here big time. As you look through the news item here, looks like Intel freezes hiring in PC chip division for at least 2 weeks. That's the big issue here. Looks like they got some hiring freeze. That tells you there may be some shutdown in play. That's why stock came down here. And as we scan through, we got a few more things here, and we got Apple. Apple is kind of rebounding, as you can see here. Nice rebound. I would be a buyer of Apple at these levels here. If you look at the RSI is also rebounding nicely. Now that's a good one to buy at these levels here. And then you got a few more here. We got Ford Motors. Ford is also trying to go higher at these levels. Nice base, as you can see here. I think at these levels, RSI is also bouncing higher. You could buy Ford also here. Very cheap stock, as you can see here, just $13. And we got a few more here. NVDA, which is one of my favorite stock in this market here. You know, from a price to sales ratio perspective, look, it's a little bit expensive, $16 price to sales ratio, but it's a good stock here. Look, it's kind of trading sideways off late here. I'm slowly accumulating NVIDIA, mainly because as you look through this company here, look at that nice nice earnings per share here, or EPS. Nice clip here. Earnings per share increased, sales increased nicely, and shares outstanding is slowly going down. That's the good news here. And as you look through here, they got some cut back in May 26. They got a target cut from 365 to 228, and the current stock price is around 186. So which is really the current target price is above current price, which is a good story. As you look through from news item perspective, nothing great here. I think it's looks like Citigroup recommends NVIDIA. Now that's a good one here. And as we scan through, we got few more things going on here. And we got Bank of America. This is a good stock. It's been down for a while now. The financials are down. I think this is a good one to pick up slowly. This can be a good one here. And as we scan through here, we got Philip Morris. Looks like they got some Morgan Stanley turned bearish. That's why it's coming down here. And we got Tesla here. Look, Tesla is trying to rebound slowly. This is a good buy. I'm slowly buying or actually selling some put credit spreads all the way below, so that way I make some money in this volatile market. I think Tesla is a good one here. I think it also has a nice and high implied volatility. So that's a quick update on the current stocks here, and I might go back here and I might look at the stocks that are fallen off big time here. Look, I'm looking at positive profit margin companies and stocks that are fallen off here. Look, we got Zimmer, MATX, Eagle, and so on and so forth. All these names came down here, including one of my favorite stock here, Expeditors International, that also came down today. Could be a good one to buy. Let's take a look at Expeditors International and see what's going on here. All right, so we got EXPD here down big time to 6.21%. As you look through here, look, very good earnings per share. I like it. Sales is also good. I like that too. Shares outstanding going down. That's all. Everything is looking good so far. And looks like they got an upgrade back in April 5th. It's a little bit stale, a little bit old. They got peer perform here. And from a news perspective, looks like Expeditors International down 2.7% since earning. Nothing great here. Looks like companies are coming down, probably in a sympathy to ZTO Express here. All right, now what we'll do is we'll go into Thinkorswim platform from TD Ameritrade. Look at some high volatility ETF and stocks that we can sell put option and earn some money. So with that, let me go into Thinkorswim platform here. Look, from a futures perspective, look, futures market, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average down about 25 points, and we got S&P 500 again down as of now here, down 5.50, and Nasdaq also down in the futures market, and Russell is also down, as you can see here. You can expect a, at least as of now, it looks like we might have a down market, but this can change overnight. And look, the crude oil is rallying, as you can see, a nice rally in crude oil, and bonds are falling off here with the Fed selling some of these bonds and tapering down. Interest rates going higher. This is putting some pressure on the real estate market, so we got to watch out for that. All right, so with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at the market and see what's going on. From a market perspective, first what we'll do is we'll quickly go to Visualize tab, which is one of the good way the Thinkorswim platform provides data. Let's go to Visualize tab. I typically like the index watch view in Thinkorswim here, and let's choose maybe NASDAQ to begin with here, and look at NASDAQ 100, which is one of my favorite place to watch. All right, let's go to NASDAQ 100. Look, in a glance, you'll see what's going on in the market. Look, today we got 30 advancing and 72 declining. That tells you bears are in charge today, not bulls. And as you scan through here, we got a lot of red ones here, but look, we got some green ones here. Look, JD.com looks like Chinese stocks are having some party here. JD went higher, and we got here PDD again, PINDRDO, Chinese stock went higher. Looks like China is partying right now. We got DocuSign going slightly higher. This could be a good one. DocuSign, I think they had their earnings and it went higher. That could be a good one to buy, beaten down stock at these levels. And then you got Biogen, went slightly higher, but most of the names are down here. Look, we got Intel big time down here, and we got AMD is also down. I would be slowly buying some AMD up here. It's a good stock, it will rebound. And look, we got ODFL trucking company, and we got XL energy company slightly down here. So with that, you could also look at S&P 100 and see what's going on there. All right, so let's quickly look at S&P 100. Look, we got a similar story here. We got more declining. We got just 18 advancing and 83 declining. That's a huge drop. These are, top 100 stocks in S&P 500. That's why it's called S&P 100. And look, from a big drop perspective, we got one right here. Philip Morris, big time down. And then we got here Intel down again. And we got AAG down. From an up perspective, Biogen, we talked about that. Booking is good. Caterpillar, Charter, so on and so forth. We got one more here. Netflix is up in today's market, which is good. Looks like Netflix is bottoming now. It's going higher. And then you got one more here, ExxonMobil, which is the energy name, going higher. So next what we'll do is I love to look at the stocks and look at the volatility and basically sell some put options taking advantage of volatility. So starting with the big ETFs, I love looking at the big ETF here. So I got here big ETF. Look, from a big ETF perspective, we got SPY here. Nice volume today, 64 million, not too huge. It's a little lighter volume, I would say. And look, IV percentile is 34. That tells you maybe you have to wait for a day or so, let it go slightly higher, then we can sell put option on SPY way below the current stock price. Maybe tomorrow we can start selling. As I look through the chart here to SPY, the trick here is look, I got a red color here. You can change the color, so that way I chose red here. So if you choose red here, then if you go back to chart, and in chart also, if you choose red, so you get the chart by default. Look, I got red here also. That tells you there's a linkage between the market watch tab and the chart tab here. Look, from a SPY perspective, it's struggling and wondering where to go here. Look, there's a nice base or a consolidation pattern forming here. At the same time, look at the volatility. Volatility is dropping right now, so that's when I would not be selling put options at this time. Let the volatility go higher. It will go higher in a day or two, then I'll be a seller of put option here. Right now I would not do anything. Looks like smart money is buying S&P 500 here. Smart money thinks this is a good time to buy. This can bounce and go higher. And as you look through here, let's go back to market watch tab here. All right, so we got a few more. Look, China is going higher. FXI, which is China large cap stocks, is going higher. It's I think China is coming back from all the COVID related shutdown here. That's why China is doing well. And we got KWEB again, Chinese internet stocks that also went higher. So I would wait for China. I mean, it might go higher, but wait for slightly down days here. Then you can buy Chinese names here. IV percentile for KWEB is pretty good. You could sell some premium here. Stock price being at 33 here. You could go to the chart and look at KWEB. Look, we got KWEB right here, and implied volatility, as you can see here, we got implied volatility trying to shoot higher, as you can see here, slightly higher. This one you could sell some put option here. You could go to the trade tab for this one here, KWEB, and as you scan through KWEB here, we got KWEB. Stock price is about 33, as you can see here, and let's look through KWEB. Look at the delta. We want to go around delta 10 or so here with the probability of touch. Let's see, a probability of touch around 26. That works out low premium though, but you could go maybe one notch higher. You can go right here, sell some put option around this price here, and you could go here. And I think it's 47 cents, not too bad. I would even go 49.50 cents here. It's a easy way of generating some quick money in the meantime. That works. You could confirm and send and go from there. All right, now let's look at a few more here. Look, QQQ here. We got still IV percentile is very low in QQQ. I would not be selling put option here. And as you scan through here, we got a few more here. Look, we got XPI, which is biotech. Biotech IV percentile is high. You could sell some put option on biotech here, way below the current stock price. And we got one more right here. Look, we got KRE, which is again regional banking, high implied volatility. And we got XLI, again a good implied volatility level. You could sell some put options on these names here and go from there. And now what we'll do is we'll look at stocks which have got high implied volatility or IV percentile. All right, so we'll go right here and look at high implied volatility. All right, so we got high volatility stocks here coming up. All right, so we got the names here. I would also normally sort by volume. Look, I got highest volume on top here. And look what's going on here. We got nice and high IV percentile on top here. We got AMD, Alibaba, and so on and so forth. Nice and high volatility. I would be selling some put options on AMD here. As you look at AMD here, and as you go to the chart. All right, so look what's going on in AMD here. Look at that implied volatility, the blue line here trying to go higher. That tells you implied volatility is shooting up here. At the same time, RSI is around 53. It's shooting down. Momentum is coming down slowly in AMD. But look, smart money is still flowing into the stock. That's why check-in money flow is going higher. So at these levels, I'm pretty comfortable with the AMD. I've been selling put option on this AMD for a while now. I'm making some good income. So I would go here and go to AMD. Typically, when I want to sell put option, 37 days is good enough for me. It's a monthly expiration, not weekly. It will be a little more liquid. I could go right here and I could sell some put option right here at $80 strike price here. I could buy at 107. That's a mid price here, and confirm and send. It's one of the good way you could generate some money here. All right, so now we could look at few more here and go from there. So we got a few more great names here. Sometimes what I will also do is I want to look at high volatility and also oversold. Typically, I would also look at one more filter right here. I got high volatility and oversold. So that tells you these stocks are oversold. That means there's a chance these can bounce higher. And there is a high IV percentile here. So normally I look at this list also very carefully here. Look, we got IV percentile right here. We got few with high over 50 IV percentile. Abbott Labs is a good one here. I like the stock. As you look through the Abbott Labs here, look, IV percentile is trying to go higher. As you can see, it's still coming up. Look, it's crossing the historical volatility. The the blue line, trying to cross over the pink line. At the same time, smart money is flowing into the stock. That's a good one here. And momentum is, let's see here, RSI is around 49 below 50. That's good here. Its momentum is slightly coming down here. At these levels, I'm pretty comfortable here. I would go here to trade tab and initiate a sell put option. Right now stock price is around 114. I'm comfortable to sell put option, maybe say around like right here, 39% probability of touch here, a little bit high. If you're a conservative, you could go even here at $100. That's pretty comfortable. I would be selling a put option either at 105 or $100. That's a good enough level here. Look, 100 could be better. Look, there's a nice volume here, and open interest is higher at 105. You could do either way here. If you're very conservative, I say go with 100. Otherwise, you could go with 105. Mainly because even if you get assigned with stocks like Abbott Lab, it's a good stock. You could turn around and sell a covered call, or even sell a strangle and make money that way too. All right, so we got few more here. We got few more with high IV percentile. Look, we got CARR. This one, I think it's a good one here. It's 61 right now, IV percentile. You could look at that one too. And there is AMH and Activision Blizzard and so on and so forth. Look, we got one more here, ATI, nice one here. And you could look at a couple more here. I would look at these high volatility names and then go after that and sell some put option. So with that, today we'll wrap up with this. These are some ideas for you. You could look at long stock ideas and also look at the ideas for selling put options and go from there. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.